that incident that you see what happened with George Floyd and with the murderer that broke the commandment, that follows up with a system saying God we trust, with a system that fired a man, right? Literally fired a devil. And when I mean devil, a deceiver. I ain't even gonna say cracker or anything. Anybody in this earth could be a goddamn devil, man. But this devil though, Derek Chauvin, whatever his last name is, murdered a man that has the same last name like my son. That could have been my child. That could have been me. That could have been you. That could have been anyone. That could have been Jesus Christ. So, Exodus 20 and 13. This is what this officer had broken. And this is what the system is going to be accountable for. Because they murdered too as well. And they are not approved to murder anyone. What law or power or authority or what's behind the system, wherever in this world, wherever that's operated in the system, where is this God? Who's in control? Who came up with this? And I don't want to hear anything about the peoples. And if it's the peoples, then it's the peoples that you got to serve. And it's the people that you got to listen to. Not just your system that you got to protect and represent. Your Babylon system. Now, I'm not here to even bring out any poetries, any songs to sing or whatever, rap or anything like that. I'm here to just bring out a scripture for George Floyd. For George Floyd. I'm not here to cry. I'm here to have a hard face and a hard heart and be strong and speak out what resemble. Because yesterday I seen Psalm 143 and I was just flipping through it. I read it before, but I didn't really clearly read it. But I read this 2 days. This is exactly on the same day on George Floyd. I remember going through 143 and I read it down before, but I didn't really got deep into it. No disrespect. And I really wanted to read Psalms 144 because I wanted to share. I wanted to share it on the media. But Psalms 143, this is a scripture where David, was in his prayers. And I'm going to read from Psalms chapter 143, verse 1 through 3. It said, "Hear my prayer, O Lord. Give ear to my supplication. In thy faithfulness, answer me in thy righteousness. And enter not into judgment with thy servant, for in thy sight shall no man live and be justified. For the enemy have persecuted." Listen to it. This is what Derek, all right, the devil, have committed and have done to the brother, all right. It says, "For the enemy have persecuted my soul. He have smitten me, my life down to the ground. He hath made me to dwell in darkness, as those that have been long dead." And as I heard this verse, I'm hearing the enemy itself, though. And that enemy was that devil, that enmity. That enemy was a system, that visible enemy behind the enemy, in the enemy, the energy of the enemy is Satan himself. And I'm going to break this down. "For the enemy have persecuted in a submissive, wicked and aggressive way at the back of the neck of a black man." Right? Meanwhile, the man is praying, hoping, and trying to give up and chill, stop, officer, stop, please, and following most likely what the Bible says. We gotta humble yourself, keep calm, and relax. The man George Floyd did that. And I'm gonna break it down some more. "He has smite my life down to the ground." They brought that man down to the ground. That man, that devil, that Satan put his knee on a black man's neck. To the ground. With handcuffs on. And had made that man to dwell in darkness. When it says dwell in darkness, his eyelids are going low. He's it's getting close. He's it's dying. It's over. His heart about to bust open like a balloon and everything. This is what's happening inside the body. That officer does not care about the health of that man. He wants to murder him. He's not obeying what the system is telling him. Even though the system is crooked, he murdered that man on the spot. He showed us white supremacy. He showed us KKK in person. That man, George Floyd, eyes was in darkness, as just like others that have been long dead, just like Jesus Christ. Exodus 20 and 13, the system will be accountable for the actions for all these deaths that have been established. The things that they do, they always use. They bring up something in the past, or well, this person was doing this, that, and the third in the past, whatever it is. It was on the scene when the man said, "I give up." All you got to do is bring the man in jail, and that's it. Simple. But you murdered the man on the spot. I think it's funny and it's a getaway situation because it's nothing new under the sun. It's no craters, no angels. It's no anything with superpowers, man. It's just reality. So let me bring out Exodus 20 and 13. This is what the system broke. They're gonna be accountable for it. That man deserved not just a charge. He deserved a death charge. But the Most High is accountable for that. But if it was an officer being murdered, right? Someone, even a black man, definitely a black man, would get a death charge. He would get penalized. He would get sanctioned on the spot. He would get his life taken away. Exodus chapter 20 and 13. What that devil hath done. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill. This was a commandment what a goddamn bastard had committed. A dog had committed. And this continue for more officers and more officers ever try to create another. It's gonna get worse. It's gonna create martial law. It's gonna create war. It's gonna want to bring the robots out and everything. It's about to get real. It's about to get intense. Please take whoever listening. Fear the creative words. The Bible's on the dash. For you non-believers out there, you on your own. Lord be with you. I pray for you. I'm never gonna treat you like as if you ain't nothing. And if it's a brother and he's not in the world of the Bible, I don't hate you. I love you. Strength be with you. May the Lord be with you. That's all I can say. This goes to the brothers and sisters, children of all ages. Be careful. Watch your mouth. Just have manners and just be humble. That's the best bet. And just pray. Sorry for saying that. Forgive me for saying that. That's the best hope and faith that you have right now. Just pray, defend, speak, stay out of trouble, and pray. Pray for one another. Pray for those that definitely are Negroes, those that are being called African Americans. I want to let Africans know they're out after you too, Africa. Those are actually, the Bible consider as Hamites, Canaanites. They're after you too as well. So I want to know if we Africans and Negroes are really one, because the enemy's at the gate right now. So the Creator, spirituality itself, nature itself will let us Negroes know when it's time to war. We will get that message. We will get that time. But right now, it's an all-out war. Not just only with the system, not just only with gangs, not just only with the KKK. It's an all-out war everywhere and within. Peace be with you. This Crown Ziz. Thank you for listening. We'll bring out more, situations like this. It was actually, it's happening. For that scripture you heard, Psalms 143. Sure enough, that was a vision. That's up to you. You want to take heed to it. I'm not here for any credit, but it's what the Most High want me to share. As the watchman according to Ephesians chapter 6 and 12. Peace be with those Crown Ziz.